Hi everyone, this is Robyn and I'm coming to you live from my pink loft. I have a video for you today. It's been a while. It's been a few days. We had our, my husband and I had our 19th year anniversary this weekend, so I kind of took a few days off and I'm getting ready to go on trek to be a pioneer for a few days with the youth of our church. So that'll be interesting. But I thought I'd post a couple videos before I go out of town again. Today I am going to be showing you something with the Big Shot. I'm going to be embossing with the heat gun, with the embossing gun. And I am using, what is this? All About Sugar, and I love it because I am using the Big Shot die that is the French fry box, and I love French fry boxes. And this is awesome because it's already scored for you. That is totally incredible because when I was a brand new demonstrator, when I was a demonstrator before, I used to always do fry boxes and I'd cut them out and then I'd score them and it was kind of a pain, but now there is a die for it. I'm so excited. Okay, this is the Stampin Up paper trimmer, and I thought, you guys, I don't have my camera up super high. There we go. Let me bring it up a little bit higher so you can see it better. Is that better? I can't even see. Let me jump up. Hold on. Well, I'm assuming you'll be able to see it. Okay, so this is the paper trimmer, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to use. Before I promoted it, I wanted to get it to see if I like it, and I love it because I love how it's got a wide base, and you can also pull out this little bar. Oops, pull out this little bar here, and then pull out the little leg on the bottom, so you have a nice sturdy trimmer. So I'm not going to use that now because I'm only using the 5.5. So I'm going to cut an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock in half, and I'm just going to lift this up, put it on 5.5, super easy right here. There's lines and grids, and I don't even have my glasses on and I can see it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, had my Big Shot in the way. Push it down, and look, ta-da! Right there on my craft table. I didn't have to go over to my big huge cutter. I could just do it right here. So I have two perfectly sized 5.5 by 8.5 pieces, and that is the size you need for the Big Shot die, which is great. So you can use one piece of cardstock and you can cut two. So let's pull out my Big Shot, and the lights are going to make it look super dirty. I promise it really is as dirty as you can see it. I was gonna say, oh, it's not as dirty, but it's really dusty, so sorry. Okay, this is the Stampin Up Sizzix Big Shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it face up, put my piece of cardstock on top of it, and then I'm using the two plastic, I'm sure they have names for the sizes, but I don't know that. So we're just putting this on top, putting it in, and this is bigger. These will not fit. This will not fit, these plastic pieces, in the different embossing machines. I've had a lot of questions about that. They do not fit, they're too wide. Okay, so you want to just roll it and pull it through, push my Big Shot out of the way, and then ta-da! Ta-da! How fast was that? Super fast. Oh my goodness, you guys. And look, it's already scored. Oh, seriously, that is awesome. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is use this All About Sugar stamp set, and it goes along with this die because you have the cute little French fry shape right here, and it goes right up on the top. So let's go ahead and stamp that. These are photopolymer. Take a minute and smell them. They smell awesome. Love it. True photopolymer, high quality. I did the smell test, you know, super easy to do. Okay, we're going to use the Old Olive ink pad. And the colors that I'm using today are Old Olive, Bermuda Bay, and Melon Mambo. They are all in the Brights collection. So sometimes I hear, you're so good at colors, and you're so good, Robyn. And really not. Really kind of, this is taking the guesswork out of it. They're already in these different categories. You can mix and match if you want to, or you can just be safe, and I'm playing it safe today. I'm using 3 bright colors together. Super easy to do. Okay, so we're going to ink up I already have this on my nice block. My blocks came in. Do you guys love them? I love how they have that groove in there. They're nice and solid and they're heavy, which I really like, and I'm not going to cut myself on them. Alright, if you guys didn't know, if you're new to my channel or you haven't watched me in a while, I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator again. I haven't been one in about 9 years, and I just signed up just a couple weeks ago. Maybe it's been 2 weeks today. Oh, today's my 2-week anniversary. So I just signed up again to have fun. I missed it. I missed the product. Okay, so, and I missed showing you guys all these fun techniques that I'm going to show you that I just remembered. Okay, so we're going to stamp the striped right on the top. See how close I can get. Right here. Press firmly. Lift up. Look at that. We've got our own pattern paper. So now what we're going to do is, I'm not using that again. I'll go ahead and put this together. So you could use a bone folder if you wanted to. I'm just going to use my hands because it's all scored. It's super easy to do. I mean, look, you could whip out these for your classroom in no time. And really, it didn't take very long to put the piece of paper on top of it, run it through, and then put them together. Okay, so here I have this. Now I'm using this new tape that I just got from Stampin' Up. It's awesome. It's like the old red tape, but it's better because you can just rip it with your hands. I don't have to pull out scissors or anything, so I'm just going to put a little piece on the front parts right here and just tear it. See how easy that was? Turn it on the other side, put it on here, tear it, and now all I'm going to do is take the white part off of it. Now this is the time I need my glasses or my contacts. I got contacts and I only wore them for 2 weeks. Isn't that so lame of me? I need to be a big girl and put them back in. Alright, so all you're going to do is just bring this around, put it together. You guys, I love French fry boxes. I seriously do. If I could do all my goodie boxes, like French fry boxes, I would 100%. Alright, here it is. And this tape that we have is very strong. There we go. So that'll stay. That's nice and firm. That's not the right word. Nice and secure. That's the word. Okay, let's set this aside. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little embossing. So I need a white piece of paper, and I'm going to show you wet embossing. Did you know that with Stampin' Up's new ink pads, they have a kind of a foam top? They're not the material top or whatever it was called before. Now they are like the spongy foam, and they stay wet a little bit longer. They do dry instantly. Well, maybe give them a few seconds. But you can, if you're very quick, you can emboss too. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Let me first talk about the Stampin' Up! Heat gun. This is the old one that they used to have, which I have because I haven't bought everything yet because I don't need to, right? Not yet at least, right? Okay, so the new gun, which I actually might get it really soon, it has a plastic cover that's a safety cover. I don't know how many times I've burnt myself on my heat gun. You won't burn it yourself anymore because there's like a protective safety cover on it. And I think it might get a little warm. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Now instead of just the one setting, there's 2 settings. There's a low, so you can actually use it to dry if your ink's just not drying fast enough, or you're using it for something that's non-porous, or if you want to emboss, put it on high. So we're going to do embossing today. And I've got my white paper here. I've got the stamp that says Sweet Treats, and that's also from All About Sugar. And look what I'm going to do. I'm using Stampin' Emboss Powder Crystal Clear. You used to be able to get them in this huge Mongo container, and I never have really used all of this. I emboss, but not this much at one time, you know. So now they come, I mean, you can just get it in the small one, which is plenty, I promise. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and ink this up, get it real inky, because remember, we're going to emboss this. Okay, I'm inky, and I'm going to stamp it on here nice and firm, pull it off, and fairly quickly go ahead and just pour your, oh, and I forgot to fold my paper in half. That's okay. Okay, so flick it off real good, and if you'll see, there's the crystals on there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. but they actually stayed on there. And I'm going to put this back in the container. See if I can do it without making a mess, because I didn't fold it. Yay! I did it. Okay, clean as you go, right? Well, that's not really my motto, but in the kitchen it is, just not in my craft room. All right, so we're going to take the heat gun. I'm gonna go ahead and heat emboss this. And it's just a little bit of embossing on this one. It's not a super amount. Let me double check that. Oh, it's cute, actually. It's really nice. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is kind of old school, so I'm going to cut this out really fast by my hands. With my hands, can you believe it? I used to do this all the time. I actually kind of miss cutting out a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. That homemade touch, you know. Like, you can tell if somebody has handmade something for you. Sometimes you'll see it's like just not perfect 100%. Like me with the video camera, you know, trying to work in my studio by myself. This is actually turning out really nice. I'm impressed. I can still cut. Yay. Okay, so now we have this for this sweet treats. It's embossed, just a little bit different of a look. Ah! Don't forget to clean up, clean your ink. I'm going to show you how to clean the ink off of your stamps and off your blocks and everything like that in just a second. Okay, now what we're going to do is, I'm using just an X-Acto, or wait, a blade, whatever you call them here. And I'm going to use the back parts here, just right here. I'm going to just push this in and do a little bit of a cut. This is where I'm getting tricky. Tricky, because I can't see it. Oh, my best friend Carly would be so proud that I'm actually doing like crafts, right? Okay, and then kind of measure it across. Man, my desk is messy. I almost put my finger in there. That would be bad. That would be really bad. Okay, and the reason we're doing this is I just don't want the ribbon to slide down, and I don't want it to be behind, and you know, I just want a different look. So we're doing that, and we're using the Melon Mambo ribbon. This ribbon is awesome. I just got this in, and it's cotton ribbon, so it's just kind of soft, and it's not too wide, and it matches, it coordinates with it, okay? Okay, so I'm going to use my fingernail. Okay, it's still filming. Yay! I have my ribbon pulled through here. I'm just going to pull it around and tie it. Again, it just gives it a different look. Dun, dun, dun. Different look. Man, it is getting late. I think it's like midnight. I probably should go to bed. But no, I want to do this video first before I go to bed so I can wake up and have it up and ready for you guys in the morning. Because I love you. Oh, ho, ho. Alright. I have a big bow on here. Okay, you get the gist. You see my bow, and it's really pretty, and you guys love it. Yay! We love it, and Robyn is tired. It's too late for me. I'm getting a little, what's that word Carly and I get? Carly and I get like kind of crazy in the middle of the night. That's kind of me right now. No judging. I just talk to myself. Nobody's even in the room with me, and I'm just having a conversation. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. Sweet treats. And that's already looking super cute, isn't it? Look at that. Sweet treats. So we're going to finish this up. I just need to, there's the other one I made. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to put some goodies in the center for it and show you how to clean your stamps. All right, let's finish this up. I have some 4x6 cellophane bags that Stampin Up carries, and I'm going to fill it with some sixlets. I almost called them Sizzix. Some Sizzix. See if I can do this correctly. So you can can really fill it with any kind of candy or cookies or little things. This is going to be a hot mess, I can already tell. Not too bad. And I can just eat these. I'll just eat them. You just didn't see this. They're going in my mouth. Okay, I'm going to eat them. I'm getting chunky. Chunky tired. Okay. I want these to fit in here. So I'm going to put them in like this first. Yeah, I put a lot in there. Okay, those are cute. Super cute, guys. I'm crafty. I didn't even know it. I'm silly. It's almost, I already told you the time. It's late. I need to go to bed. So in 2 days, I leave on the trek. We're going to go on hand carts and hike and pioneer clothes and all that fun stuff. And we have to leave at like 3 in the morning, 3:30, 3 in the morning, like in 2 days. So I'm going to be super tired. I already know that. Okay, so I'm taking this. This is Baker's Twine. Let me tell you the name of it. It's awesome. It's really inexpensive too. It's Bermuda Bay Thick Baker's Twine. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to add this on there. You can never have too many embellishments. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's beautiful. And if you wanted to add another tag, you could even. I'm not. It's late and I just want to be simple. As simple as I can, right? With showing you guys all that. Oh, that's so cute. I'm going to cut it about right here. I'm just going to cut. Now you could do like a big another bow. Do whatever you want. I'm not. Okay, so I have this. Isn't it super cute? I'll get my scissors out because that's not cute. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to show you now how to clean your stamps. That is really cute, actually. Who can I give that to? I'm going to give it to somebody really special. Maybe the little girl that's watching my chickens while I'm out of town. Okay, this is the Stampin Scrub, and I love it. I did not have this size before when I was a demonstrator. This is really big size, so you can clean off all of your big stamps. So one side is for wet, one side is for dry. And here's the Stampin Mist. Spray it on the wet side. And take your dirty stamp and just ink it in, clean it in here. Now you guys know that the photopolymer stamps are, well, these are pretty clean. You see how there's maybe a little tint? There's really not too bad. Sometimes they're going to stain, and that's okay. They're still, as long as they're clean to the touch and clean to stamping, they're good. Okay, so that one's clean. And then I'm going to show you cleaning. I'm cleaning my stamps so I can have a clean area. Okay. Yay. And I'm cleaning my blocks too as I'm doing it. Super easy. Okay, now I'm going to show you real quick before you get bored. Don't go yet. This is the block. I love this. Everything is such good quality with Stampin' Up. This is like really heavy, and well, it's heavy because it has all the blocks in it, but look, it holds all my blocks. Oh, I'm talking like this. It holds all my blocks, my babies. And this cover goes in there, and there's a nice little cloth that I can actually, when my thing is gone, I can actually clean off my blocks so they stay beautiful, and I can say, oh, you're so beautiful. Okay, I'm tired, obviously. I better close up this video before I go kind of crazy on you guys. Alright, I highly recommend this. You can take your blocks with you to crops and craft nights with your girlfriends. And let's close with this final picture of this cute little french fry box. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. And I will post a picture on my blog. If you haven't been on my blog yet, it's mypinkstamper.com. And I have giveaways and more tutorials and pictures and just fun stuff. So I hope you will visit me over there. Have a great night and day. Bye-bye.